Yeah, good evening. I'm sure Mitchell will be I've been saying fast the man and coupon say why I don't know. And then you raise your brace in the moon. A bit share. So as usual, no, I'm saying, and then manually. About her 9:12. It means again as well. About 12 minutes after 7. So as usual, no, I'm saying, and then about her 9:12. If I say me share na, we know, me feedback. Till me say me huna. Okay, nti ebada mase said the monya brena mo hwe yenim say yemna life na yentumi nye den ending nkomo. So as usual no, we are always grateful say aya monya bre na motum ne yen edi ahia. Even though most of you know I am very busy, you know, I mean say majuma mo ye no am kwan bi, but so now I am monya bre na mo hwe. But saying use more data, and data is very expensive, I know. We use more data at the share and and you'll be at Domina or she'll be a name. Me who must ask why I encourage me, you know, it encourages me to also have time to study said meet me I had about life near to me a ding in common. The baby will be a say I no pass a year Ghana about 7, I have about 9. And in Tibam good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Say baby will be and Yankopon and come. Yes, South Africa I nice, you know, it's a nice place. Yeah, it's a very nice place. Me was see me Port Elizabeth. It's one of the cities, you know. It's a nice place, you know. It's very nice. The weather is a bit cold. The weather is a little bit cold. And since I came, there are many members of this our platform. They've come over and they are receiving me well. I'm telling you, nice treatment. They've been good hosts. Yes. Driver or have a beer, driver or they may call that like that. There's a driver always there. And many people have come to see me with their own personal issues, and so I think that here so far so good. Mention that in Chepi because Ghana's your program first December. Ghana holiday Friday your program can stay power a Brewery Gardens. The program is only by 9 a.m. near shall see. Many things, you know, it can be some few teachings kakra no maybe able to me about me to same be as our brabo and a crocodile chain you be some get together be na ya hu, you know, we need to get to know ourselves now near busua you know, and yes I just online kwana you be hu didn't come up you be say hu we will exchange, you know, telephone numbers, we will try to know what we do. Need to be here, so that if we can interact and do business together, whatever it is, you know, we will make friends. So I feel that Obibia or Ghana and try as much as possible to come to the Brewery Gardens. It's going to be a very fantastic meeting. You know, we will take pictures together. We will have time for some few things to discuss some few things among ourselves, and we'll be also homing like one-on-one. So. The time can cry to me there yesterday. Okay, so hopefully no 1st of December no program na year or a Brigade, so it's going to be a very great one. So your person will be a more than say obi to me ababi over Ghana and Kuma there. I have some few people they also not in Ghana, but they've decided to come around that time so they be or move to me. I about program maybe. So it is going to be a very great program. I'm telling you, you know, many wonderful things that we would like to discuss. some few things be I mean to mention on Facebook, they will teach you there. Especially with the woman, a man, there's something I want to do for the women this time around. So I'm looking nice. Thank you. Anytime I'm not wearing this my cap, people say I look nice and younger. Yes, I'm a young man. I'm not an old man. Yeah, age-wise, I'm very old, but with the personality, I'm a young man because I take care of my health. I don't just eat anyhow. I'm very careful with what I eat. Some people say that is a cause, and moreover, I try my best to exercise, and I don't stress myself. Even though what I do is so stressful, but I still don't get stressed up because I know getting stressed up and yet it minimizes your lifespan. So yes. So the whole point I'm saying is there is something I would like to teach all the ladies, on that day. So you're about how to be able to control your man. Not control your mind, say obey move for you, but say now all the time he would like to be with you. Women were created with some serious power, ability within them. I will show them how to use it. So your banner with issues in your relationship, come, I'll just show you some. I think it's every match. Now I know those who will come, because it's very powerful. Women were created with a very serious power within them, but most of them are not aware. So you bet you. So as when I guide them, say you bet you be separately a bit to me because the responsibility is a word. You need to be responsible. So how do you see success in your business, in whatever you're doing? That day, you be creative. Be a friend say the power of prosperity. You'll be a bachelor. I be one more to me create something prosperous in your own future. And the women understand how to maintain your home, how to be able to calm the man down so that the man will not be jumping from down to up. People do that. Yeah, so please share the video, share our video, and let's see. We want to get a high number today. A lot of people watching and discussing the topic, So as usual, like I said, I have some series of trips ahead of me. But me ko ba bia nyankopon aduna bre wo mu a ye bebo modin ase beba live. You say me free South Africa has some members, so I invited me to Kuwait. Oh, it's the charity. What do I do? Some of the things I can't teach on live. I have to. It should be like face to face, To over Ghana. Now one day, I will teach that. And see what I'm going to do is say, I'm free. I might go to Kuwait. Also, I have to go to India. I have a program there, and there's something in Dubai that probably I will go there before the end of the year. And I have other places. I say, meeting. Freda, like this daddy place, this Freda, ready to talk is very important. A friend of mine has high fever, and he has no document to go to the hospital. They look him in a room. Please, when can I call you? It's urgent. Okay, Freda, I'm watching. I mean, Ghana time by 10. Offer me a bit to me, why? Yeah. Just like I'm saying, I mean. One more other groups in Europe before Baha and other places. When I'm coming with my battalion. I'm not coming alone. Somebody to help, with all the recordings. Or that Ferry is always with me. So when I'm coming, I have to come with Ferry. Okay, I have to come with my battalion. So, someone invite you. Yes, you can go ahead and make the invitation. The hands of my time now yet me are fixing through our busy schedule. Say the bit to me, because I know it's very important. And this will be friendly from Australia. As soon as possible. No, he's been calling. He wants to quickly make arrangement. I should try and come over and all that. He wants to arrange for some conference and all that. It's okay. My time there. There's something I cannot promise you now because it's just a new arrangement. But all those are your groups, all the various groups, When you guys are ready and you want us to come over, just let us know. You better fix it into our busy schedule. Okay. And then topic me person me treaty is a very wonderful one. Is there anything like the spiritual world? Okay? Is there anything? Yes, I guess you say US all the way. Yes, sure, US, more you guys should make the arrangement. I'll come and spend at least a week or so there. You better hear the bit, man. Because some of the things, in channel, just online, say, it's good to more. Yeah, discuss it. I'm telling you, say there's some secrets I would like to teach them. First, first, you call a brigade inside. Until the TNC program, you better say exactly 9 a.m. So there be enough time to mingle, to have some fun and discuss all that together. No? Now already, some people are planning, say, almost sponsor for what we will eat there and what we will drink. Okay, so we are making an arrangement for about 400 people. 400 plates of food that you drink for each and every one. That we need water. So if anybody wants to sponsor for the program, you can contact Ferry. Now, because it will be free. Some people would like to take care of the cooking and whatever. And some people will support this program. Now, or outside that you can contact Ferry. Let him know, say, yes, this is what you want to help do to support the program, the upcoming program. We will be grateful. But Obi be all gonna be not see and found baby our try and come. Because I know a month for because I'm for playing but get because of this program. Two Ghana Hong Kong they are all north from Pa. If you want to come, you'll be able to make it. Or by a day before the day now. Say that when you're late. Because Beppe said early in the morning. Exactly 9, no. Now yeah, said a bit enough time for the discussion. After that, the best photo shoot, the treat your pictures for all. There's some few other things, We need to get to know ourselves. Say that because she'll be able to be able to say a kind of group the same family. So a brigade is a very nice place. There are trees and that wonderful place. So I know say those who are coming will be very happy. Apart from the fact that you better get it together near who you be soon there. So there are some few things we would like to discuss about one crofobibri. And what I want us to discuss is about, is there anything like the spiritual world? I feel very important because what we hear, what we know is most of the time, as of for no work as about in the spiritual realm, me ko sum no. Okay? Like that, the spiritual world, me would sum na me who say. So I want to tell beside me say, Jana, is there anything like the spiritual world? People say, So I didn't know what to talk about today. So as I just sat down, it just came to mind and said, this is the topic I am treating. Obviously, Jana, will you be in Ghana on the 22nd December? In fact, I can't tell for now because I have 3 trips ahead of me before Christmas. So meaning I have to go to Kuwait, I have to go to Dubai, I have to go to India. All this within the short period of time. I'll have about a month. So me name me time and year, but all the same, me drew Ghana after some 2-3 days. Meet me ask Keldon who say time Ben and me Ghana. To those who want to come to Ghana meet me, no matter time I'm back. Okay. Now me can say people keep on asking me, say, Jana, is there anything like the spiritual world, the spiritual realm? People, most of the pastors, me would assume when I went to the spiritual realm. And like that, all that, they used to say all that. So I first said, let us just explain some few things. The TNS said, Bribia me kase nyankopon na de bono e won chichemu miensa. There were 3 dimensions or 3 realms in the creation of God. Edin kan ye the physical realm. Physical realm no na ye baby am no way. Baby ye tim di ye ni hu. Baby ye tena ye no musu ye da ye didi ye dware ye bibia no. Kofi hello say this is my first time watching you live. I always watch you on YouTube. I talk a lot my friends to watch you but they can't not listen to what you were saying. Can you please speak English later? But that okay, yes, we do mix it. Kwame, we do mix it. Just that it's basically a free program. That's why we speak more Chi than the English, but most of the times I used to mix it also. Okay. Oh, this club, yeah, say, Jana, I love your haircut. Please stay away from your cup and hat for a while. Okay, Matthias here. But I just love wearing them. So what can we do? So the whole point, and they say, me say, yeah, the physical realm is what we are seeing. Baby, I'm not Ghana, US, UK, South Africa, baby, a physical realm. Ye dian ye di yensu ye nom ye da yentare bibia na ya de etim di ani hu ade etim som feel. So this is the physical realm. Okay? Eno bibia koso no hu me hu bi. Ye di ani hu, ye di asote, ye di ahwene timoti scent. All these things are physical stuffs. So that is the physical realm. But apart from this, there is another realm and no near physical. Even though a material, no, but a subtle. Okay? And also, and no my course was as we saw evening. And the D and na sex, everything that is happening here, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, all these things we are seeing around here, no, on that realm, no, so the same thing happens there, but not in the gross form, but in the subtle form. Then the third one is the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is where God and his associates lives and where they operate. So first is the physical realm. That is where we have all these things. All these things are happening within the physical realm. But what they are not change so said it be a ghost to no one and some for spirit and all pretty. That is the subtle realm. And a baby and yankupon and a sonful, almost tea, or monomo moyeno. And not so yet the spiritual realm. Okay? Until the ATN say, so for because or to say yankupon ekasacheno, or course whom we are saying all that and there are places like that. But enya baby a ya adwin buse e ya ho no moko. They say obi enya vision being in nkwane, but it could be just a subtle something. A subtle, but also because sunsumu. It is never spiritual, it is subtle. She baby a bayfo, baby a forces, they say the principalities, powers of darkness, witches, ghosts. Baby omo operating in no ya de yentimi mfa ye ne but enya spiritual, subtle. And into no one don't need spiritual eyes to see that. And don't forget your third eye cannot see spiritual things. Third eye can see metaphysical things. But if you want to see spiritual things, you need spiritual eyes. And that spiritual eyes, it is only given by God. Okay? So the point of the matter, and the fact of the matter, and say, a normal P among phone for money. Na and crofgo be humbia, and into Mugina Case or Migura Sunsumono, just a third eye. And third eye can help you to see metaphysical things, subtle things, but you will not be able to see spiritual things because spiritual things are things that relate to God and his associates only. And into obi or third eye doesn't mean any panel was spiritual eye. There's a difference between third eye and a spiritual eye. Third eye can see subtle things, but it cannot see spiritual things. But now I'm saying, you know about these things in the senti. Obi bi owo baye ni anaso owo some phobia ni ani bi o se o mi hu sunsuma de. Na ya fa ne sa no. You might be able to see metaphysical things, but you cannot see anything relating to God because third eye is not the same as spiritual eye. So there are so many people, they have third eyes, they can see ghosts, They can see metaphysical stuffs, but they can't see spiritual things because they have only third eye. But unfortunately, many people keep on misinterpreting. So, and I'm a third eye, and into me who sumu no man and who spiritual things. No, it is not true. So, spiritual eye is always given by God. Okay, spiritual eye is only given by God. Third eye, you can have your herps crowd high bit to me a be with third eye. Okay, your ordinary herps. Nana Steven said, "Hi Daddy, I have been watching some of your videos on Coffee TV and YouTube, and I like your teachings. You can be my advisor or my director." Yes, I'm here. We are all friends here. We are family, so no problem. If you have anything, you can contact me later. So what I'm trying to say is, physical eye, third eye, spiritual eye. There were 3 different levels of understanding, but unfortunately, obi biya na our third eye. It means independent one day. Third eye, obi be to me the helps in po. There was some special helps be. Yeah, the so when you obi to me who are there. Untimu enkata bium. Okay? Tibri biya no be hu no rough. Who by for bit to me who are there be anya bit to me. But a bit to me am our issues. And a third eye. Sanso no be bit to me, I am meditation or bit to me and your third eye or bit to me dear who are there. But if you want to come to the platform of having a spiritual vision, that means that you are living a pure life, you are living a perfectly righteous life, and you are doing all the biddings of God, and by the mercy of God, He will tap your eyes for you to be able to have that vision. Okay? For you to have the vision of spiritual things, you need to live a righteous life. You are doing everything possible to make God happy. In your life, all your concentration is to make God happy. All your concentration is to serve God. Then by the mercy of God, He will give you an eye to see spiritual things. Okay? So those of us of what do someone conform I am telling you, say, they have third eyes. They don't have spiritual eye. Spiritual eye means that you are so connected to God in a way, say, the vision of spiritual vision. And in the members of the Gaza and Miura Sumsum and Miura Sumsum. For instance, a sophobia making on Shadam following a principle be a but who be or see me Sumsumo, it is just a third eye. That can never be spiritual vision. Okay? Yeah, Meg Atta, you've been posting this message for very quietly. Say, hi, I always listen to your teachings. Looking forward to a day you will teach us about how people become gays, okay, and lesbians, and why they only find out about this change later in their life. This is something that has been disturbing my mind for a very long time. I'll be very happy if you teach us in this. Is it from God? Thank you. No, see, being a lesbian or being a gay can never be from God, okay? It can never be. It is not something that God, fact of the matter is that God created a man for a woman and a woman for a man. Because Nyankopon ba diwi, or you see 6 days according to the Bible explanation. Nyame ba diwi nipa ene abode na oboy na se yeto adebo so. Ti Nyankopon bo emo nyina for a day. Eno achi emo ankasa na ekoso e procreate se be ya amo afoforo be se ba asase so. Sanso Nyankopon bo nipa wiye no. Ese se nipa na san to nipa boso. Eni nti no Nyankopon de ade bi dua oba mu ena ode ade bi so dua ba mu sa ade ni na kambo mu a ebetimi ato Nyankopon na de bo no so. Eni nti no se oba ne be ma hia na ade ebeba eye product no eye baby na ebeto ade bo so a yes eni Nyankopon abi Nyankopon susu ye nti ye ntum na emum ekoba ne se obema ne obema hia obema ne obema hia according to him mfe mu ma oba ni oba ehia akora entim firimu mba. Into that kind of thing enye natural e artificial. E nipa nsusuo ne adwene sa awa adwene born in a way team. So yes, we have our free right to do whatever we want to do. And a human right for so ajatum so be a right to be a nya nembrum. And the ajatum but the point of the matter is saying yankopon asem no. Gayism or lesbianism no enye yankopon asem. One kasa na we wa there, go ahead and do it. Obi bia wu obi obu na konta. Na emum bisa ho say wo ne oba mu hia. No matter how many years I'm over to me hia no. Nothing will come out of it. I'm talking about babies. So as when I remember me to hia. Yeah, I didn't everybody say you'll be leaking from your back, you know. That's the only thing that will come out. Blood and all this kind of stupid thing will be coming out. But nothing like a baby. So a man to a man union can never bring forth children. Same way woman to woman union can never bring forth. So and yet natural. What do I say? Your uncle Phoebe imagine said they were born gays and all that. In their previous life, they have some kind of terrible experience. And because nature want to punish them, they are men, but they'll be acting like women. Or they are women, they'll be acting like, men. These are all bad karma. One should not be thinking, say, a very good thing. So today, we're not talking about that today, but because who said, can be, I will be that question. I have a fresh to me and something, and I felt say, I should answer it. So the point I was trying to raise, and they said, spiritual realm, metaphysical realm, and then physical realm. Physical realm is where we are operating. Where you are, where I am, we are all operating here. It's physical. You know, when you know, a bit to me, we are sensing. A bit to me, who be an word you be in swam one at Adam wash it, where you walking what downful. You see, you are seeing all these things. But if you want to see things, Freddie Ajimako said, you speak the truth, that's why I love you so much. Yeah, brother, I mean, so afraid me, but now may I didn't meant to me and pick your call me. We are not time my friend Yakasa. So what I'm trying to say is, I dear who was as we soon, ya dear, when you knew with me because I am physical. Okay? I was and they say, I am not perfect, but anything I dream about comes to pass. How do we explain that? The fact that they say, Obia will gift. Obi gift and say, or a very good cook. On cook how to cook, but on no be animal add there. That is the person's talent. Obi will have a very good voice. Because you mean about Tunyuma is so sweet in the ears. So talents are one idea you are bringing that from your previous life. So talents are different from being a righteous or not being a righteous person. There are some people, they are boxers. They don't even believe in God. They won't also bomb pious or new share or ring them about bull. One can say because they are William someone in Tino. About bull. That is a person's talent. So talents are different from say ubi or clean or perfect. So I know people who dream an album, but they don't even know anything about God. They don't even believe in God. So these are gifts and yankupon them. Because where you're coming from your previous life, no maybe away and who's on so on and watch a day yankupon and they are show most to see. So whatever gift you want, yes, you made the amount you use it properly a bit to me, abwa. So you can't be say, and no more who no money ya dear a hunamu because when you bit me. Okay? Obey me the when name you knew where you be a was as so what do we better send the beer was as so was soon what they better all the languages on this planet because they are all physical. But so what there are some things that AC. Those things are subtle. For instance, what that now was that na say be a making words say Kumase no whom so one crying. I bet you know who crying. Now Kumase. It means that what happened, even though I didn't know whom, but now they be an AC or physical realm, but not AC or subtle realm. So on that realm, you will the ways of it to me I experience it normal. Your ways and means of it to me they are experiencing normal on that realm. First thing is say in dreams, you can interact or you can do things on the subtle realm. And no kokoda in change obia nyankopon yana adoma or also what third eye. Or no to me I experience things on the subtle realm. Okay? And I will back the highest one now, if the spiritual realm. And no yet no ma efe nyankopon hu, nyankopon krofo, nyankopon krum. Things that have connection with God, and no the spiritual realm. And to see things on that platform, no, you need a spiritual vision or the spiritual eye. Okay? Until you're very careful, now you mix all the things together. We should not mix all the things together so we'll be what anybody who's no. What you are seeing is just subtle stuff. You are not seeing anything spiritual. Because for you to have a spiritual eye, you should be able to evolve to a point that God himself will help. Isaac Coleman said, we don't see spirits. So anyone who sees a spirit is a liar and a thief. Isaac, yes, you cannot see spirits with your gross carnal eyes, but you can see spirits with the spirit eye. That's the one thing probably you don't know. As I see you germs be. They are so minute. It's a virus. They are so tiny to the point that this your physical eye cannot see them. Okay, but just for the fact said, when you went to me who those tiny viruses, they say you need virus. Be say for instance, you need HIV virus for you to be able to see the HIV virus, you need a qualification to see that, and that qualification is a microscopic machine, the microscope or whatever it is. Okay, so even though these our eyes cannot see those tiny viruses, but the fact of the matter is, with the help of science, you can see these living entities and pass or more. Even though they are gross elements, but because they are so tiny and so minute, you can't use this your eye. The ability in these eyes, you cannot see those minute microorganisms. So same way, there are other beings that their body is not made out of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Don't forget, I've been saying, this our body is made up of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So at the end of these 5 elements, this our body can experience it, can feel it, can see it. But subtle beings are not made up of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So just using this our gross element, we cannot see those elements. Okay? Do you understand now? This our gross body is made up of gross elements. So it can only interact with gross elements. It can only see gross elements. Okay? It can only interact, manipulate gross elements because they are gross. Okay? But if you want to see something that is subtle, that you don't need to use this your gross element to see subtle things. You have to use the subtle aspect of yourself to see subtle things. For instance, because I did a subtle, and they say a physical, a material, but a gross. For instance, who dream who so your personality original. But we say time ben or free with them one client, or go pio tamalino, or diamono. A subtle, so there's no boundary. Okay? Because it is not made up of gross elements. And the same way, if you want to see spirits are there. Because I know the Bible Christ say God is spirits. But those who want to worship God must worship God in spirit and truth. And in Genesis it says that Adam and Eve. So one day when God was coming, Adam and Eve saw God. They heard God walking through the garden. God is spirit, but the Bible says that God was walking through the garden. John, because heaven was opened and someone sat on the throne. God is spirit, but he can sit. Okay? So the fact of the matter, and I say, yes, spirits are there. People can see spirits. People can see ghosts and all that. But you cannot use this your gross element to see those subtle elements. As they come and say, without the flesh, our spirits don't manifest, and Christ is my witness. Without the flesh, our spirits don't manifest, and Christ is my witness. Anyway, you understand that's okay. But if you read the Bible very carefully, yes, you know, now you have for the press because sorry, you know, when say oh yeah, something. So yes, to say moon so me moon shade. Na moon names a something in ninumpi, and then nam se me which means say yes, there is a ghost, by ghost in nimunum dia and ninumpi. So the fact of the matter, and say yes, the soul itself cannot live in this material world without this physical body. But when this physical body is no more, it doesn't mean the soul is not there. Just that you cannot see the soul. For instance, you see snail and what? And one is different from the shell, no? But when the shell is not there, how long can the snail live without the shell? The sign is here with the soul and the body. The soul needs the body to operate in this our gross world. But when the gross body is not there, the soul can still operate in the subtle realm. That you need much understanding for you to really come to that platform, knowing, say, yes, the soul doesn't need to depend on the gross body if he wants to live in the subtle realm. Because so you will be a winner. You see, there are so many ghosts around. They are living entities, but they don't have gross body. They are there. And this is not a story. Anybody who have a third eye can tell you, say, yes, these things are there. So the whole point is say, your physical realm, your subtle realm, and your spiritual realm. They might confuse all these things together. Fine with the physical realm, the invisible yet you see, they don't know so you got the physical realm. Mr. Kosia, say why? You're welcome. You got the physical realm, I did to me. Baby, you ball, baby, you go to school. All these things are happening within the physical realm. But your subtle realm, and no, your name you way into me. And no matter what, you have some way into me and take. A hawkers and no way into me and can. And no matter what, your body way into me and feel it because this our body is gross. Okay? This our body is gross. And those things are subtle. So if you want to elevate yourself to the subtle platform, then you need to elevate your subtle self. Okay? You need to elevate your subtle self. I experience it because on the subtle realm, there are three main elements that operate there. That is the mind, intelligence, and then the false ego. These are the elements that makes up the subtle realm. So if anybody wants to experience anything on the subtle realm, you should be able to activate this element within yourself. But if you want to experience things in the spiritual realm, you need to actually elevate your spiritual self. Okay? So we have the physical self, we have the subtle self, and then we have the spiritual self. But most unfortunately, most of our leaders, especially those into spiritual stuff like the pastors, the prophets, they will tell you, I was in the spirit, in the spiritual world. I am telling you, most of them, it is only the subtle realm they are referring to as spirit, but because you name the difference in it, you take it, like I said, in the say, Obi or the third eye can see subtle things. Sister Kusia Baye said, I think the confusion stems from the lack of language to differentiate subtle and spiritual. That is why we bunch both up as sum. Yes. Sister Kusia Baye, I think that is the correct thing because you can say subtle, you need to pick us. Until subtle and spiritual, you come on to need now sum. Until you can say, me ko sum. It is understood, say, Nipano. I then sum as in spiritual, but it is not spiritual, it is subtle. Okay? So the first thing is say actually that say physically, no person will leave you spiritual. Physically, what you need to do is say you need to eat, you need to drink water, you need to sleep, you need to exercise. These are things you need to do to maintain your physical body or to maintain your physical living. You need to eat. Okay? You need to eat. You need to drink water. You need to sleep. You need to exercise. These are the things you need to do to maintain your physical body. If you want to emancipate or free your subtle self, you need to be positive. You need to be devoid of negativity. You need to be selfless. You need to be compassionate. You need to be devoid of envy, anger, greed. So by doing this, you'll be able to elevate or emancipate your subtle self. And if you want to live spiritual life, then that goes along with prayers, goes along with fasting, doing the deeds of God, doing the will and then the commandments of God. By doing this, you uplift or elevate or emancipate your spiritual aspect also. So 3 ways of living: physical living, metaphysical living, and then the spiritual living. Those who are trying to live only physical living, they engage in eating, sleeping, mating, defending, drinking, womanizing, all these things they keep on doing because they want to maintain their physical life. But those who want to live life beyond just physical living, they try to be positive all the time. In their life, they try to be devoid of negativity. They are always positive. They try as much as possible to minimize the selfishness within them. They are always compassionate. They are devoid of envy, greed, anger. So by doing this, you are actually upgrading your subtle self. Okay? Subtle self. And then, those who want to live spiritual life, they constantly want to pray. They want to do a lot of austerity. They inconvenience themselves because they want to uplift their spiritual self. They do a lot of austerity, fasting, prayers, following the will of God. All their life they try to please God. They follow all the commandments of God. So by doing this, one will gradually also upgrade his spiritual self. So we should not mix the subtle with the spiritual. But what I know is many people like us, sum no. And yes, sum as in spiritual, but sum as in subtle. And that is the platform before operating, honor demon spirit operating, the witches, the sorcerers, all these beings in a one in our operating, that's the highest they can go. But obi no because a spiritual no, it means the person is actually connecting that to God. Randy Lee say, hi Jana, any tips to aid astral projection? You can say astral projection. Astral projection is an upgraded version of dream. In dream, no, you don't create it. You sleep and then you find yourself somewhere. But in astral projection, no, what happened in dream, no, you will do that willingly. Okay? So the difference between astral projection and dream is that in dream, no, it is not by your will. You lie down. When you are tired, the body is so tired, you sleep and then you find yourself somewhere. But in Mr. Cassie say, wow, deep preaching, I really appreciate it. Okay, Mr. Cassie, thank you. But astral projection is you want to travel out of your body to a place. Same way, I see what dream, because in dream, the soul projects out of your body to have some experience. But that is not done consciously in a dream. And most of the time, you don't have any control over yourself. What happened within your dream? Okay? You don't have much control within what happened within your dream because it happens unconsciously. But with the astral projection, you will consciously say, okay, I want to go out of my body. I know you say, a gift, there will be a science. You can practice it, okay? Obey to me and practice. Yes, I want to go out of my body to have an experience. The same way I'm a my body, my soul, no, a free my body, another experience. I find it's a dream, no. But with the astral projection, it is something that you plan of doing, something you do consciously. Name maybe a BCB, so you'll be able to remember. Say these are the things that happened. Now the TN say, Mr. Doctor say, Jnana, please can you teach us how to open our third eye, please? I have been meditation many times. See, the TN say, to have a third eye, no, and yeah, they be say a gift a show being some. It is something you need to practice. Because when you develop a third eye, there are many things you will see. And by natural law, one should be able to contain himself. So or you'll be able to idea on the subtle realm or third eye. And you know, it's not something you can just give to somebody today, because a normal pina be as you'll be able to be show so won't develop to a point that obey to me control one would be the bunny a best. Mohammed Swadik said, Jnana, please, can someone try to dream what he or she wants to? Yes. If I say creating your own dream, it's possible, say, what you want to see in your dream, you can create that. But dreams, any astral projection, difference the woman say, dream need the better. What the moon be BSC. Even crying within the dream, you don't even know, say, oh, Sunday. Are they actually an abbey who say, oh, Miss Sunday say. But in astral projection, the one person happens to be bisa. Now, when you are by you and a bay ya debut, a BB and a way home bit to me. There are many methods of how bit to me as they would develop gradually. Okay, you have to develop gradually a bit to me do platform beer. Now, one person you can do astral projection. I'm telling you, there are many wonderful stuff outside this our body that you can have experience of if you have the ability of projecting out of your body. And no nyade be say evil be and a baby na de be away mu. So the point in say the way I would die na joa, would that so die na be to see na or far away and so no die no so far away no. So answer na wo as so nipa na when I won't die no. What happened in your dream, you can do that consciously. That is astral projection. But those of you who are talking about third eye, no. Third eye idea and yet be very difficult. But God wants you to acquire that when you are able to contain yourself, you are able to tolerate things. Say, you'll be calm, you'll be quiet because you have matured understanding. Okay? For instance, say, if you have a third eye to see, say, hey, people are making what down for be on an I drink with no what will you do? Huh? Oh, and need so me feel and assume in a 2 hours, and what will you do? So these things in your idea will be a bit people who are matured, people have come to a platform to understand, say, what happened in this life, you know, God knows. Such people, when they have third eye, they will still live a normal life and nothing seems to change in your life because they are the same people. Genevieve will say, I am asking again, Sir Jnana, did Apostle Paul have a third eye to see the third heavens? Pepacho, and no any third eye. That is a spiritual vision. Those who are able to see the spiritual kingdom, see God and those things, you know, and not yet third eye. That is beyond third eye. Third eye is inferior to spiritual vision. Spiritual vision is what the apostles are having. They can see beyond the material realm up to the spiritual realm, no, and not a spiritual vision. And so the apostles, they were having spiritual vision, not just third eye. Third eye, yes, is so important, but it is not the supreme. Spiritual vision is higher than third eye. And many people, the truth of the matter is say, and yes, sum as in spiritual, but sum as in subtle. But I'm saying, that realm into me, but I'm telling you, say, it is just a third eye, and the third eye cannot see beyond the subtle. If you want to see beyond the subtle, then you need a spiritual vision. And that one will start with, say, you try your best to be sincere. You try your best to do the will of God. You try your best to live a righteous life. You do enough prayers, enough fasting. By doing all these things, you inconvenience yourself for the convenience of other people. When you keep on doing these things, you know, then the blessing of the Lord will be on you so that you can be able to have spiritual vision. Okay. So, my confuse third eye with spiritual vision, because those who have spiritual visions, you know, their lifestyle alone will tell you, say, this person is having a spiritual vision. Charity say, my third eye is not fully open, but I have become highly intuitive. Yes, the beginning of a third eye is serious level of intuition. As soon as something pops into your mind, It happens physically. That is the beginning of having a third eye. Okay? You become very intuitive. Ade bi ababa wa adwemu ba dwen ho instantly na enche obo se be esi wa adwemu no, it begin to manifest. That is a kind of third eye also, but in the form of hearing and feeling. But third eye say ade nka say yo hu ade na obetumi hu bibi sa, that is there. But I'm saying say I know you're subtle. You can see spiritual things, you see subtle things. Third eye. Spiritual vision, you can see spiritual things. Okay. Siddhartha, that's a God lies within us. Yes, God is within us. Yes, it's true, because our self was created by God. We are part and parcel of God, so God is within us. Matilda the pastor, good evening, transformation family. I'm late. Jana, Almighty God bless you. Yeah, it's a Matilda. Yankupon switch. I'm saying no kasaya and ra. Yes, and I name put them no kasaya. God said, yes, it's very true. God will not allow anyone who can forgive a spiritual eye and third eye. Yes. For instance, if you cannot forgive, how do you pray to have a third eye? If you can't forgive, you will cause havoc. Vivian LNM Motajana made to okay, Sister Vivian. You see, if somebody is having a third eye, no, you'll be or you're full of anger, or you're full of hatred, the person cannot forgive easily. That person will cause havoc in this world. That is why those who are trying their best, they might not be pure yet, they might not be perfect yet, but they can have that gift because they can tolerate things. Knowing very well that this is the cause of the problem, but I still be quiet, that is a sign of maturity. Say, yes. So if you have a third eye, you will still be able to keep your cool. Okay? You can still keep your cool when you will see. You see, idea or that kind of attitude, it's what is Obibia or here, so that kind of advancement and also acting. Idea or because when say here, the best I say we should try to understand that by spiritual realm. Now, I want to take us to the spiritual realm and let's see what is there. Physical realm, and there were your bunk for ye so your physical. Metaphysical ones, and your normal, I see we dream. More need third, I am any experience of astral projection, names are those things, But be able to me experience subtle things in what Dana was soon than BBC. That's the level you can go. But those who can consciously go out of their body and have all this experience, and they know that there are many things in the subtle realm. And no matter who was so all that we see, everything is there also in the subtle realm. The BBA is there, but not in gross forms, in subtle forms. Okay? And then the spiritual realm is there. Away number could say, please answer me. What should I do to remember my dreams? But you call your YouTube page, a transformation era. And I got type to say dreams and the interpretation. My discuss that topic and why. Vivian say, Jenna, you called me the last time. I'm so grateful. God bless you. Hope to meet you one day. Yes, Vivian, I remember as I called you. So now, my main chair what be. The spiritual realm, it is a world, and we will call it the kingdom of God. Koshi said, Jana is not minding me. Please, family planning. Please, is family planning advisable? Oh, Koshi, family planning is never from God. Nyankopon, there's nothing like family planning when it comes to God. See, there is one thing we don't know. If I may dive, I think I can because we'll be a question and James have for many so. Sex. Adi be a Yankopon born. You were the essence, the reason to Yankopon boy. Okay? Continent Kofi says stop reading the comments and treat the topic. Yeah, continent didn't you make some of the things a question among phobia are very important. What you are doing is like a dialogue, not just a street lessons. I kasam kwa wa bayan kan bibia. Comment and so boa e bia na stay people or tears you so obi trade bibi na me say ehia say be discuss here na maka bibia fa ho. But still now we are discussing about the topic. Bia ne say what dey ya trade ya makan what dey say. And so ehia ntina me can say ade bia nyankopon boy no there is essence the reason why nyankopon a boy okay bibi bia na ye no ye what the essence the reason ensuo sikom de wa onum nsuo na da kwanche wo test. So it means say nyankopon bo say yemfa nsuo bi nware yemfa bi nom yenkwanche aduane okom de wa nobody to quench your hunger. Nti ade bi nyankopon boy no ye wo die nti nyankopon boy. Nti no sex life na nkasa no so okonyame asemu pa na obehu say there's one reason behind sex life. And that reason is for procreation. So sex is meant for procreation. See the animals. So obehu so kraman bema no for bana yes no bana when a heat period. After some few days say heat period ni twam ba or kraman bema bi ani na chibiu. Obon so odwan oba no mema ni di na chipia na odwan ba no when heat period. Enye twam a obi ani na chibiu. So even one point say there is a reason behind sex life for procreation. So the question is family planning. It is not nyamiasem. So sex is nice, sex is enjoyable. We love it. So let us find ways and means that you buy sex and not go there now. A bit free sex and about Emma. That is the problem. And then you go drink. Okay. And people who want to find ways and means to get money from us, no more the pills being in and chronic back. Try your best to say by your own money and chronic back. Sex and ankasan is meant for bringing forth children. The best thing is not to go there. But because I cannot born into the people are still doing it. But the fact of the matter, I say, sex is meant for procreation. And into the bones or crama or bar, so only in the heat period, because so they follow their instinct. What God wants them to do is what they do. Human beings have developing consciousness, so we can use our free will to do good or to do bad things. Okay? So that is the problem. So what I'm saying is that now we are coming to the spiritual realm. Spiritual realm, the TN say, a planet. Do you have heaven and do you have hell? Yes. Hell, heaven, they are all within the material world. Jackie Forson said, yeah, today you are calm. Why? Is that any problem, Jenna? No, any problem be in fact, me bahan the whole day, I didn't go out. I was indoors. So I had time, I slept in the afternoon, I rest for a while. So I can feel say yes, I'm quiet, but I'm fine. Everything is fine. So say what them the whole day, that's what happened there Sunday with her. And they were just in the house, fine. I attended to many people, but I was in my room and I was taking rest. But I'm fine. Everything is nice. So what I'm saying is that hell, heaven, they are all within the material world. The only spiritual place is the kingdom of God. But the spiritual world, thousands and thousands of times compared to the material world. Okay, in the Vedas, I'll say the material world. Each universe, okay? Each universe, consists of thousands and thousands of planets. Each universe consisted of thousands and thousands of planets. And we have uncountable universes. But all these so many planets within so many universes, they are all material. Some are subtle, some are gross. Okay? Some are subtle, some are gross. But the spiritual world has no beginning, it has no end. And that's where God operates with his own associates and devotees. Okay? The material world is so huge that nobody, no scientist can measure the length and the breadth of the material universe. It's so huge. Okay? It's so huge. But if you read the Srimad Bhagavatam, Obapa Juliet said, won't you answer me, Daddy? Obapa said, comment on the doors until you be adding a meeting. I can't say, you're looking out there, and the me when I'm a fine man who's why I never cause why a bar mechanic. Why? Who can the Srimad Bhagavatam now say? The material world is so huge. But if you compare the material world to the spiritual world, it is like one mustard seed in a whole big bag of mustard seeds. So when the mustard seed down, kitten, and do a say well trap a mumu back by 5. A mu back to say mustard seed. But so the material world, the new to spiritual world in one. It is any way you one mustard seed say that one big bag of mustard seed. A move back penny the whole big material universe. So which means say the spiritual kingdom is the vast, is a very big place. And a place, a kingdom. It can say kingdom man. My child said that. It say king means a king or henny. And a king can never be a king without servant. Yes, he will be your henny means that there are people there to serve him. So if there's nobody to serve, then what makes him a king? So if God is a king, there must be people worshiping him. And when they say dom means where people live, where people stays. The Yeko school may say, boys dom, girls dom. Dom means baby any party. They can say kingdom. It means a king living in a place and call for. And because a king can never be a king without being served by some people, no? And you know, Nyankopon kingdom, no? God is there, his associates are there, and God receives service from them. Okay? And in the kingdom of God, you know, there is no beginning, there is no end. Okay? In the kingdom of God, there's no day, there is no night. In the kingdom of God, people eat. People eat not because they are hungry, but they eat because they want to eat. In the material world, we eat because we are hungry. But in the spiritual world, people eat not because they are hungry, they eat because they want to eat. In the spiritual world, so even though there's no day, there's no night, people sleep. But sleeping there is not like sleeping in darkness or sleeping in ignorance, the way we do here. People sleep not because they are feeling sleepy, but they lie down and rest and sleep because they want to sleep. In the spiritual world, you know, there are many beautiful things. In the spiritual world, singing, okay? Singing, here, it's like the way you're translating your composing, your money, in the spiritual world, you know, talking is singing. When people are talking, it's like singing. In the spiritual world, we don't walk the way we walk here. Walking there is like dancing. Everything is so nice. Everything is so perfect. To the point say all the trees there, all the animals, everything there is conscious. The grass, the trees, everything in the spiritual world is so conscious. Because that is the spiritual world. There's nothing like contamination there. Everything is so pure. In the spiritual world, assassin and cassette that hono. Oko heavens are a gold. The heavens are made with gold. It's oko, but oko the spiritual world assassin a chintamani. Chintamani, if I say touchstone. Touchstone, no, a stone. What is a stone? A can't diana, another diana, adani gold instantly. So where I say in the heavens, you know, a wonderful place because assassinating in eyes can call a gold, you know. Oko the spiritual world the highest one no a chintamani touchstone. touchstone no what the kind of dear be and I be instantly now danny gold. Of course, spiritual world they were dying and all the buildings are built with this touchstone. Said you once I see we saw you were dying, you will be and of course the spiritual world that the same things are there, but in its perfect state. I did be a material what the hano. I did in our heaven. I did be in the spiritual world internal. What kind of shoma bag what must say? The material world is the perverted reflection of the spiritual world. I say, "Oko jina ensuano ensuana na wo say ensu gu bucket mu a na wo hwe ensuo no mu a wo be hu say wo picture ana wanka say wo jina ensuo no mu exactly the same way na wo tie no science na wo be hu say picture no tie e wo ensuo no mu ba wo be hu say wo hwe ensuo no mu a said ye wo tie wo jina ho no bibia asini tie ase e wo ensuo no mu nse wo hwe wo picture na e wo ensuo no be hu say wo tie wo fom and now nine was so it is the perverted reflection of yourself and who so the material world and also the same way is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world. The idea being who have piano a be but in its pure state. The same way say we picture who and yet original, it seems to be fake, even though it exactly the same features like yourself, but it is not you. So what shaky is say why you say a bit shaky. So it means that it is not real. So the material world is also Maya. It is not as it is, a temporary. Nana Bayer said, who builds the buildings? Is it for individuals? The kingdom of God is full of buildings. There are buildings everywhere. And all those buildings are built with chintamani, touchstones. Okay, chintamani, they are very wonderful place. In the spiritual world, there were trees be near. You're from the Kappa Vriksha tree. Kappa Vriksha, and say, wish fulfilling trees. Who desire the Bibiana would be an say they could be desire instantly that thing manifest. In the spiritual world, all the fruits they don't have seed. The fruit we have here, there are some fruits here that you see in the spiritual world also. But are very wonderful ones that it has been there. Those fruits, it needs seed. So a mango without seed. When a mango falls down in the spiritual world, instantly it turns to a mango ocean. There are many wonderful things there. Many wonderful things there in the spiritual world. Okay? So spiritual world, and yes, a idea but nya idea among for the canon. The all your consume. I am telling you, say it is only in the subtle realm. Okay? They go to the subtle realm. Yeah, Freddy Ajiman say, Jesus said, in my father's house, there are many mansions. Yes. I'm telling you, in the spiritual world, there are many, many mansions. Many beautiful ones. Wonderful buildings with Adibio who was asked with, so I'm telling you, say, your idea no way. As I see with you use airplane. And I'm telling you on authority, say, in the spiritual world, they have spiritual airplanes. In the material world, they say, we'll plane, if any 500 passengers are. Say, 500 years. But in the spiritual world, the airplanes, the nipa 10 tramua, a bear expanded to accommodate the 10 people. Say, nipa 1,000 tramua, a bear expanded to accommodate 1,000 people. Say, nipa 1 million at tramua, a bear expanded to that limit. That is a spiritual airplane. It doesn't need any pilot. It moves with the conscience of the person who is just in it. The one said, "Men are meeting America. Why do they with him? Exactly, that's where the airplane will go to. You don't need any pilot." The American say, "I did be a what? Hunemuno, a be was so. The Yehu Hano, the material reflection of whatever is in the spiritual world. So you what idea or ba any bema or spiritual world they be but there's no marriage. So ba any bema worry sex no, but you will bema even though." Even the spiritual world, and that's why you won't chichemu, a whole 5. Because you say you have 5 different kind of relationship. I was asking so. All this relationship, so a wunyankupon krum. The all bas asking so you're a friend. In the spiritual world, those who want to see God as their friend, there's a place they will go. In the material world, you have master and servant relationship. To call the spiritual world is why those who want to see God as a master, for them to be servant, they have a place they will go. Okay? And some people they want to see God as their son. They want to see God say Nyankopon ye me ba. So those people will have a place to go that they will see God as their son. And some people, they still feel that they see God as their husband. They also have a place to go. Ninyina was spiritual world ho. Okay? Ninyina was spiritual world, but the be anywhere infirmity. Everything there is pure. And if one is tinged with a little bit of blemish, that person cannot interfere that place. Okay? So in the spiritual world, I am telling you, it's a place that people live by pure souls. 24/7, no. They are conscious of the existence of God and they don't know any other thing. They are happy. Bible says, Nisu niho ayrehu. Yes, true. If you go to the spiritual world, Nisu niho ayrehu, everything is so perfect. We are in the material world, because of bonintino, you have darkness and you have light. We need the sun to shine in the material world. But in the spiritual world, from the body of God, the whole place is illuminated with effulgence. Okay? In the spiritual world, there's no sun there. But the whole place is illuminated with the effulgence coming from the body of God. So there's no day, there is no time. In fact, the material world, there's one thing that operates in the material world that makes the material world temporal, and that thing is time. One day, in fact, I was thinking of we discussing time, and you will understand. God in the material world manifests as time, and with time, everything will come to an end. So in the spiritual world, there is no operation of time. Nana Awahasi, do they have body or they exist as souls? In the spiritual world, they have spiritual bodies. Okay? So yes, they have body, but not the body like our own. They have a body, but their body is spiritual. They can see themselves, say, this person, individuals, you can see them with bodies, but their bodies are not physical. Okay? In the spiritual world, you don't need money to buy anything. Okay? Yeah, Sister Cassie say, what was that big word again? Which big word, Sister Cassie? Maybe come out, I don't know, meaning word my can MP. Is it, may say, in the spiritual world, God illuminates the whole place with the effulgence from the body of God. I don't know if that's what. Ben say, animals in there. Yes, why not? There are varieties of animals there in the spiritual world. I am telling you, say, that thing can be seen there in its pure state. There's no death there. There's no death. People don't grow old. Okay? Everything is so youthful. Everything is so fresh. There's nothing like the BB. No, the BBI is so fresh there. See, the whole point then is, as I say, we have okay, Dina, but say Karpa Vriksha, Sister Cassie, Karpa Vriksha, wish fulfilling tree, Karpa Vriksha, whatever you desire, whatever you think of, that thing will manifest. There are trees in the spiritual world. Okay? Yes, Aish Ali said, do they eat? Yes. In the spiritual world, people eat. In the material world, one eats because he's hungry. But in the spiritual world, people eat. People don't eat because they are hungry, but they eat because they feel like eating. In the spiritual world, yes, they're sleeping there. But people don't sleep in ignorance. The way we sleep in ignorance. What that's so deep, in the spiritual world, these are not there. People lie down and sleep because they want to sleep. Okay? So, Karpa Vriksha tree is a very wonderful tree, a wish fulfilling tree. And I say, what? Chintamani. Chintamani is translated to be touchstone. Ghana high, you see, will be your gold, ne gold who then you see, gold is so important. But one touchstone can turn a whole big stone into gold. Sister Kosia said, how do we get there? To get to the spiritual world, you need to live a perfect life. Okay? You need to live a perfect life. See, going to heaven, you need to be righteous. But going to the kingdom of God, you need to be perfect like God. That's what Christ said. We should try to be like perfect, like God. See, the fact of the matter, and they say, heaven and the kingdom of God, you're two different places, but most of us, you're discussing what your platform should be a new member in him. But those who are old on this platform, they know, say, yes, we ever discussed about the difference between the heaven, the kingdom of heaven, and then the kingdom of God. These are two places. Okay, so to go to the kingdom of God, and many of you are asking, say, how do we get there? You need to live a pure life. Nana Jessica say, can someone go there without death? The spiritual world, before you go there, you must discard this, your gross body. Okay? You must discard this gross body. When this gross body is not there, it will be a wuno. Even the subtle body now, nipa wua or the nante. Before you go to the spiritual world, you must also discard off the subtle body because and it's still only a material. So you can't go to the kingdom of God with this your gross body or subtle body. You must go there in your spiritual self. Okay? Mama Ba Esidam say, my time and data is never wasted listening and watching you. God richly bless you, Jnana, for always imparting us with no. Thank you. And Richard said, wow, Jnana, you are a good teacher. Thank you. So the IKBC and say, yes, the kingdom of God is there, but people should have the understanding. Ben Lante said, but one can live there temporary and back to this physical world. No. The spiritual world, anyone who goes there will never return back to this material world. Those who come from the spiritual world to the material world are those that God sent. We call them avatar. Those who descend, they descend from the spiritual world with a purpose. God sent them for a purpose. Okay? God sent them for a purpose. But those of us are sent for a was as is Nyankopon ya adom na ya brabo timi to yi na ya be perfect na ya kohwa. We will not go back again. Ya mahabiumuda, because you go there and see the difficulty here, you will never like to come. Charity say, please, Papa, can you visit heaven realm through astral projection? Yes, there are many heavens. There are some higher heavens. No, you can't go there, but there are other heaven planets. You can go there through astral projection. But it means one can say life is righteous. You are living a righteous life. So if you are living a righteous life, then you can do astral projection to go to some of the lower heaven planets, but not the higher one. The higher ones, if you go there, you might not be able to come back. You have to go there when you have discarded this your gross body. But the fact of the matter, I say, the rock said perfect pure living can take us to the kingdom of God. Yes, perfect pure living. The fact that they say, do not pursue a court yanko ponchen by impossible. Now the Korean say, wouldn't mean fast out when I'm doing yanko ponchen. Obi say, but Jesus went there second time with this body. The fact of the matter, and he said, Jesus, I mentioned what it be. God can change matter into spirit and spirit to matter. So when Jesus resurrected, the body, even though it is a body you can see and touch, but it was transformed to spiritual body. Okay? So that body can go straight to the kingdom of God. The fact of the matter, and I say, Nyankopon bit me changing matter to spirit instantly and spirit to matter instantly. So for anybody to enter into the kingdom of God, the person will not go there with a gross body. That body will be transformed to spiritual body before you can penetrate there. Okay. Okay. So Bob Hala says, so all the avatars we watch in movies are real. Yes, avatar. But omu yusu din keke because avatar it actually means one who descend from the spiritual world, not all those kind of forms. All the prophets, those who were sent from the kingdom of God, we call them avatars. One who descend, they come down with a purpose, and that purpose is to transform our life from the way you live a bad life. Those are the avatars. So Jesus Christ, if you read the Vedas, is one of the avatars. His name, his level of avatar, and from say Satyavesh avatar, an empowered incarnation. Okay, like Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Sri Prabhupada, their name is Satyavesh avatar, an empowered personality descending from the spiritual world. Okay. So the fact of the matter is say spiritual world didn't work. But as of one it is never true. Because those who go to that realm, their lifestyle will tell you, I am not saying that I go there. No, I'm not qualified. I'm not pure enough to go there. But those who goes there, those who hear the real voice of God, their lifestyle will tell you the direction they are coming from. But if some people are engaged in all horrible stuff, things are normal now we still claim say I am telling you, said that is never true. Don't be deceived. There are so many spirits when it goes to the subtle realm. Many spirits they can see. So if somebody is using some subtle being for the Jumoya, subtle being a bit to be a fan of Panamania. And I'm the one to say, Yankopon, I can't tell me, you believe it. But you say, by their fruit, ye shall know them. Obi or ye connected to God in a way only Yankopon communicated. Nippon lifestyle will tell you where the person is coming from. Okay? So, my youngest, our understanding way. Okay? Youngest, our understanding way, say, yo, subtle and spiritual, and yakambum, to be a say, who say, Mikosum. No. The subtle realm is vaster than even the gross world. But the subtle realm is far bigger than the gross world. So answer now the spiritual world and combine all the material world together billion times, it's like just one seed of a mustard seed in the bag of mustard seed. Okay? And so the spiritual world is a very huge place. And everything there is so pure and perfect. Most of it is there, but in its pure state. Okay? In its pure state, as I say, but the spiritual world and all these things are there, but in the pure state. Can you explain this to me? I woke up most of the time singing hymns. Okay, that's a very good thing. It's a fine idea, very good. Brother, do you think some movies are a true reflection of what's happening in the scriptural world? Yes, sister, I know many movie writers are they study. It's not like this our Ghanaian movies are. I mean, these things, you shouldn't be free. What you say? But you can't say real writers of movies are. They study. Huh? Some of them are not just ordinary people. They are seers. They are psychic. Almost say, who no maybe AC or other realm, no macro, no the movies. Until some of these things are no correct. But unfortunately, higher part of the India, it's no my best seller. What time of best seller? No, cry. Oh, yeah. Fine, so yeah, and I drew because said yeah, drew. But also soon I did one pound. You also movie writers be who follow movies, you'll understand. Say they have some higher understanding. No maybe a nipa anyway into me. Some of the movies, I no correct. Say I did be a see and no meeting fast for the movies, So what I'm saying is that the spiritual world exists, and people should know. Say I did or but mama young confuse you hone. Said a month 4 years, and I will people should begin to live righteous life. People should try somehow the other to become saintly people. A banasana they claim say Yankoponi or Makasa, then some of us will take them serious. Precisely, I say, by their fruit ye shall know them. The subtle realm, people always enter there with shadow. But the spiritual realm, you enter there with the spirit of the Holy Spirit. Yes, that is very true. Thank you, my sister. Obapa Juliet said, when are you going to answer me? Daddy, you were telling me that I have short life. Oh, really? Okay, then maybe that's what I checked. But maybe you can say actually. So normally, me who say I am in time, because me catch up the next very serious. No, me can't take a main control. Okay, so the whole point of the matter is say, your physical living, say more me to see a physical. But do you know BB say you'll be a friend say telepathy? Telepathy is say, come in say me TT with you. But if you I want to communicate something to you, I mean use mobile phone, I can communicate to you directly. And your telepathy, a day or okay? Telepathic, you know, a telepathic way of communication. A day or but now you phone because mobile phone. How do you communicate with somebody and depending phone more far away, 200 miles away, but you can speak to the person will hear say, oh ben. That is the telepathic way of communication. All these things are there. Okay? Oh baby sir say in ancient times, you can't say because for instance, you see Jesus not open preach about 5,000 people because of Fidium. So 5,000 people gathered in a place, you know. How is it possible for somebody to talk to them because they need speakers? What's that being wonder? Say, how is it true for somebody to speak to about 5,000 people? They say, Accra Sports Stadium, no. So young man, nipa heneko. So to be able to speak to 5,000 people means say, it's all here microphone, any speakers. But those days, no, there were no speakers there. Okay? But no more kasa no moti because they have power. Okay? They have the ability to speak to 100 miles away over to your moka. So the fact of the matter is say, I say a bomb more than I to miss you and no maybe. You bet here say. Until I may come be say, you'll be a friend say telepathy. Say how do you talk to somebody who will be on you in chain far away. Obeka so better as say walk okay? These are there. Sister Kosia Baye said, please, are there people who traverse the spiritual realm in our time today? Or are we so sinful that this has ceased? No, there are still personalities that goes around everywhere. From the spiritual world to the material world. They are still there. There's one personality, his name is Narada Muni. He is a personality, a saintly personality who goes everywhere in the spiritual world, goes to the subtle world and comes to the physical realm also. But unfortunately, not to say you're born in a doors. So there are so many things that you need advantage be huh? I'm telling you, say you're born in a doors until nobody people you need advantage be we don't have any advantage about it. The American basically say, see, it's over here. And in the first generation, no, and your friend said the golden age, you know. Nani panyininya 100,000 years and son. Yeah, see, there's this guy, I once did something to him, he just posted, I didn't want him to post it, but he just posted it, I'll read it. That's Zozo Abemachi. Say, Jenna, you spoke to me telepathically when you were in Dubai. You sent me a message and I woke up to check my phone at 2:13 a.m. Minute the message came. Yes, I remember. I wanted to tell you something. I didn't want you to put this here, but I think say who what they are too heavy. So yeah, they you know how to communicate to people without using mobile phone. They will hear it, they will feel it, and truly the tale comes. They are there what you say. But unfortunately, they say even though we think say we are making advancement, you know, but I'm telling you, say we are actually deteriorating when it comes to spiritual matters. Now we think we are making advancement, but I tell you, civilization is actually going down. Belina said, really, Jenna, how is that possible to talk to someone with that phone from far away? Somebody just posted it there. That's telepathy. It's possible. It's possible. Kwakudi says, stop teaching demonic teachings. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I hope say, there is nothing demonic about what you're saying. Maybe it's lack of understanding and lack of what we are doing. That's why we call it the demonic teaching, but it's not. I hope that you will not just condemn things when you don't even know. See, it is so unfortunate that you don't know and you don't know you don't know. That is not good. You need to try to upgrade yourself, you know. When you don't know something, but you don't know that you don't know, it is a very serious thing. That's why you don't have to jump to conclusion by, you know, condemning things when you don't even have an idea. You have to take your time, my brother. There are many things we need to know. The minister would miss you about boys and say, over can be demonic. So I need actually for people are not ready to expand their brain to learn. Okay. People are not ready because BBI a bayi, BBI a demon, BBI a Illuminati, BBI a say, BBI a say, BBI a say. Because of this, we are not learning. The fact of the matter is, so we you should be able to avail yourself to information so Yankopon can say about and then South Africa has said, Obi by mention and all can say, Obi Sani Papa say, Obia, I can say, Bonsam is the cause of our sin. Bonsam is the cause of our sin. Okay? But Bonsam no son, who is the cause of the sin of Bonsam? Nipanis will be so be I say, I did opium about them till men join home. But we are humans, so we should begin to ask questions. Okay? We should begin to ask questions. We should begin to ask questions. A DB officer won't tear send bisa. So bisa about what me understanding pay. Just like I'm saying, no, yes, there is telepathy. Okay. Yeah, Thomas Young said today is his first time. Move on, please. Yeah, I know, you know. Mameokuya is watching. Mameokuya, you're welcome. Today is his first time watching us. And I know so gradually, you know, he will get to understand, say, we are not teaching demonic teachings by idea actually idea about boam manipa to me to mpon. Okay. Never be to me to come me to mpon near to me at the same baby. I say. But unfortunately, no say, yeah, so for only be or moka home. And a man no baby. I say, yeah, two no p ago. Because be if he say omunimuno. And idea be as a wusuya. Omunya kwine and did you see Kenny Basa Basano? Ombedi can buy debia to Tim say, way everyone some way yet. When you said a bayer, Emma will climb a wound to mean Suya dear. It will be a no here be any word to an among Conho. But Meno, I am not ready for that. And I said, in Suya dear. Said the bayer, in Yan San Yankopon dear, my bit media be a Suya dear, said the bayer, or been to me, we a Quasia Basa. Tiname can be said. In the golden age, nani penininya 100,000 years and sendable. Okay? 100,000 years. At that time, you know, 100% of the world's population were pious people. Not born in the hall. Okay? So people were so religious there. Born and new. And until people were and they were living up to 100,000 years. AA say what say, but Jnana, we are asking, but answers are not coming. Yes, the attorney say keep on asking. Say, who beside me platform me so I'll answer. Me whom there I will answer you. Who beside now keep on asking because we are humans and we should not just be blind followers. We should keep on asking. Answers will come. Okay? So, those days, people were living up to 100,000 years because 100% of the population were all pious people. Because a pious, it means they were religious people. Then gradually, sin started entering because see, the human mind is such that we have a free will to do good, to do bad things. So at times when we become so familiar with things, gradually we begin to take things for granted. So gradually, sin started setting in. And because of the small sin that started setting into the human society, the lifespan of the humanity dropped from 100,000 years to 10,000. Can you just imagine the difference? People were living up to 100,000 years. Because of little sin, the lifespan of the humanity dropped from 100,000 years to 10,000 years. At that time, 75% of the population of the world were pious. 25% were sinful. And so, sin started penetrating to the remaining 75% now, to the point there. So that time, the lifespan of humanity dropped from the 10,000 years to 1,000 years maximum. And that time, 50% of the population were sinful and 50% were pious. So that time, we have some recording in the Bible, I say we have 900 years, we have 800 years, we have 700 years. One how we do because but true. That was the third generation, your friend said, the Silver Age. Okay? 50% of the population were sinful, 50% of the population were righteous. Then, about the last age, your friend said, Kali Yuga, and I said the Iron Age. 75% of the population are sinful. Only 25% of the population are righteous. Because of that, in all good qualities, everything is dying off. Okay? 75% of the population on earth today are all sinful. Only 25% are righteous. So all good qualities, everything good is dying off. And yes, sir, see, my mention what did it? Obi biya also one cry no uncle Kumasi da. And obi o free Kumasi on my crying da. Ye ka say yes, suma say free Kumasi na kon crying. Ye busu yani bi wo aha oti mata heko oti say. Kona command and krase asem say na asinti omre fi. Na se nipa no enkura mobile phone onim obi aso number ene ya me no ka say wa adwemo no one have because any possible so we bit me free Kumasi abahwehwe bi wo nkran a onyu so phone nipa no so oba na wo so enkura phone. It may seem say any possible, it is impossible. Me why say obi free Kumasi aba nkran nipa na so mata kodu mahata eko a wo so primary school no ya ba direction rough direction bia unkura phone nipa oba na unkura phone na you might think say it is not possible. But about 30 years ago, na obi two coins without mobile phone, baby or no okuhundipa. And cha him be just 20-30 years ago. Na ye ni mobile phone, ni telephone ni hono. O ko baby a yesi obi ewu, ko ba ma ne obekwa akokuru so akohunipa akohuna ko bona mane so yesi asumasi ewu ntibra. De yesi obi ewu ntino ya sum obi bofo, ya tu bofo. E yankra ka se ya tu bofo am ka se so bofo ne ya tu do. Yebe suma nipa na mana akwa akohu ba bi ku akohu nipa na ba na mane so yesi asuma si ewu ntibra obeche ba obehu nipa no nti say see no wan hwe abeka say biribi atwam bibi sense. So how is it possible for Jesus to speak to 5,000 people? No microphone, no speaker. That time na people were so evolved and yet they say all good qualities are dwindling. Everything is getting deteriorated. The BBS say because 25% of the population are righteous, 75% are evil. Okay? And you know, ama bibiya enyen abasa si yesu poto. And then ya adwene so the way you are there sa na tie. But I'm telling you, say we should try as much as possible to learn. I see you swing there. You see, gradually, no, or more be or more say they want to embrace many things. They want to study, no. Because I know very well, say, nipa bebre o platform yi so no gradually ewo ade a yesua ne kakakakra yi ai no eboa ama noma asesa mo abrabom anyege sikasam mu nem ewo mo ama brabom a mo ba kire nyankopon mo ama brabom wa be hu se wo sesa the way na wo si hu noma before no so be your bone a the way wo no so ni obi wa asema the way tie all these things are changing. Kwakudia say, if you know the lifespan of another man, which man are you? Wizard. Okay, that is good. But I feel say it's gradual. You should keep on learning because it's very important. A part of us. Because we are humans and our brains were given to us by God to study. So yes, you have to use it. Don't stop anywhere. Keep on asking questions. Keep on asking questions until you get the answer. And even when the answer is given, be so intelligent so you don't follow things blindly. Ask questions. This is my policy in life. I keep on asking questions all the time. Even as I'm sitting here, I keep on asking questions and answers are revealed all the time. Because it is very important. Human beings don't just follow things whimsically. Okay? If you're a human being, don't just follow anything like, the panic can't some now my fact. Maybe it's a question. No. You are not using your God-given intelligence properly. Try to analyze it with your best of understanding. You should try to digress with your common sense. And then try to understand that if it's so deep for you to understand with your higher self. Okay? Godwin Mauto this and he say, Jnana, please, when did God create hell? God created hell the same time he created all the material world. Okay? The same time God created the heavens, God created the earth, the same time God created the hells, because he knew that it will get to a point that people will commit sin and they have to go to a place for the punishment of their sins. So Nyangopon am more heaven, energy obebo hell, energy obebo earth. No. God created all the material world at the same time, even though people were 100% pious at that time. But God knew, because he's all-knowing. He knew that it will get to a point people will commit so much atrocities, and based on that action, they have to be sent to a place where they have to go and pay for the repercussions of their sins. So Nyangopon ambo heaven, ambo earth, in a chi obobo hell, obo ni nyina boom, because he knew. For instance, ye chichiru kura, ye school, ye clinic, ye school park, ye school, all these things ye wiane asen ye prison house account. Because in society be an obi bayan kwa hasem, as a other person must not believe among the others innocent people. The person might be sent to a place of not suffering. So same way when God was creating the heavens, the earth, he created alongside hell also. So the beya obi biya na obe deserve that place and obe koho. Okay. No, Vivian Elena Mr. Mother Jnana, please don't mind him. Please, he needs Jesus. No, see the thing said. I know very well, sir, some of you, when you started listening to me, meaning some majority of you were insulting me and saying many things. Because what I was saying probably was strange to your hearing. And I know maybe another demono, I say, a boy bra, in your own understanding. So many of you never even believe whatever I said. But gradually, I'm here to say, more questions. Some of you have come to the understanding, so, oh, so no matter sharing na yade no creo. So honestly, a new person. So yeah, let us leave him. Because if he will be part of our platform for a long time, he'll get to understand Jnana very well. He'll get to understand our teachings, and he will know, say, and yes, some demonic teachings. Because it be the way an entire say, a funny amehono. Onyanti as the baby or bit me at in some see it, we should just pardon the person. Okay. we have to just pardon the person. Your platform, say we are mature people. We don't just issue some words to people. We have to encourage ourselves that we all want to learn together. Ade a wonim no enye obia na nim saa. Saa nso no ba bi obi asua ade do no oso wonnim ho. Enti kakra wo no. Obetra se obesua ebi aka ho. There's a saying say, if you keep on talking all the time, you don't learn any new thing. But if you keep quiet and listen to people speaking, it helps you to learn more things. Okay? So, I am advising say bibi wo ha wonnim no, wo benya abotre na wa try your best say, wo so besua bi aka ho. Kakra na no bo se bedu ba be no obetumi aden ahu more aka ho. This will be ne ya adwen enye pair. Yes, okay, because that is a very good mind. There is something you don't take it lightly. The only knows that's fine. But I hope say Munja Nipan gradually no the album. I know say he's so convinced with what he knows. So that's why he's speaking like that. And that is a very good thing, to be convinced of what you know. But don't end there. You need to upgrade yourself and learn more things. About ama no matimi akoyi. Nti mfi say memo bia nka bibia nche no. And I dream all can. And we are in democracy. Everybody can speak his own mind. So that is a very good thing that we should all try to understand. I mean, our platform, the one thing I like about my people here is that people are so mature that when people come with words, I feel say, and yet we're coming, we are so able to contain a person. We try to tolerate the person because we feel say we are human beings and we have different levels of understanding. We don't force people to think the way we think because we are different human beings. Okay? We are different human beings, so you can't force people to think what you think. So allow the person to think the way he wants to think. But the point is that we all want to learn. And as far as me, who can be actually, if you say, and then in tears and come, use the questions. That is me. So no, A, B, as I not see, all this person will be saying, there's no need to be insulting or saying anything. If you say, on or children. So the whole point is say, there is a spiritual world. But not the way you who know say a sophobia or say me call spiritual world. No. Minimum sophobia be what they use so many occultic things. I'm talking about my case occult. In my own way, what I mean is a negative spiritual practice. That's what I mean. Occult word, then say occult, then say evil. Occult means metaphysical. That's the meaning. If you go to the dictionary, occult means something that is metaphysical, something which is not physical. Okay? You understand? That is metaphysical. So when I say occult will be all practicing evil thing. That's negative occult, darkness. So I don't put Maker. What do I say? And you know, but your mom can be. Kokudi, I want to watch an or Kokudi, I like you. I like people like you. Say anything contrary to the Bible is false teachings. Yes. No, anything that's contrary to the Bible, yes, it's false teaching. That is true. But it be an Bible because there are many things that it is not contrary to the Bible, but probably you don't know. Okay. So only thing is you have to first finish the whole Bible. When you are done with the Bible, you do understand it very carefully. Then you know what is contradicting. Yes, sir, nobody will call a Bible, but you might not know. Okay. As usual, I know we don't insult people, so allow him. I don't want anybody to say anything that a best sound say insult to him. He's our new friend, he's our new member. So let us, make him feel welcome. That is a wonderful platform. We don't entertain insult and all that, please. Okay, so the Ekane said, yes, the spiritual world is there, the physical world is there, the subtle world is there. Those who are engaged in seeing things on the subtle realm, confused because third eye cannot see spiritual things. Okay, third eye can see metaphysical things, but spiritual vision, spiritual eye is what can see spiritual things. That understanding should be there because it said, by their fruit ye shall know them. To be sure yourself for no so to communicate with Yankopon. You sit down and analyze the person's lifestyle and see, say, Say any pay or cancer assembly no. Is it true say Nyankopon and Kasa? Okay? Because I know very well that there are so many spirits that speaks to us. Many spirits, both good and bad ones. And these spirits can see things. Don't just take it. You should look at a person's lifestyle. You cannot tell me, say, software now we don't stand. I know a software be how omonum beer, omonum Guinness all the time. Okay? Do your software unim pepe say these things are no good. You go ahead and drink alcohol and all this. You tell me, say, Nyankopon can be rich. I will not take it. Okay? So I want us to understand, say, spiritual vision and the third eye vision is two different things. The end trying to intimate these things very carefully. And it as usual, no, you better munina say when you bring Moshe and Messan Aqua Ghana because I just came to spend some few days here. Nyankopon ya adomo me do Ghana on the 30th. To me do 30th for now. First, you're a very big programmer. Ebaso Ewo Abri Gardens. Okay? Nice program. See, transformation family na yesun power. See, and your WhatsApp group bako 12. Okay? Hey, I'm Ataka Krase watching you live from Kumasi. My great Prabhu, yes, Atta, me too and can't it. Maybe do Ghana me in Kasa. Until you have about 12 groups. Each group on it is made up of 256 people. Yeah, it's the case to say, oh, it's time already. Yes, it's time already. I'm using my phone to hotspot the iPad, so maybe 8%. I had because I need my casa for exactly 2 hours. Okay, there were 12 yesterday. Eve said, wow, we are huge. Yes, there were 12 groups, and each group is made up of 256 people. And you know, there were groups B or UK 4 groups 2, US 4 2 is a 3. You were Germany 4, you were other countries, you were Middle East, Ghana 4, so you were about 3 groups. Okay, Ghana were about 3 groups or so. And in turn, you share all the transformation group members in our different countries by Edikan Ashasi for Ghana. And in turn, all the members are more Ghana. No, so more team announcement. Boa 1st of December, a Friday, Ghana a holiday. And until baby Bia will be an obit to me. You be saying you share our Brew Gardens. Now, Brew Gardens, already know Yakoho, Yakonya, and Konya. Behind Konya bears 300 to 400 chairs. Tables come home. Some people have promised some bed boy and will be an end to be a baby into my fletcher, there'll be water, there'll be some, minerals, soft drinks or Alice G said, Papa, can we call you in South Africa? Yes, we bet me at Frame or South Africa, our WhatsApp number and so. Oh, Frame at and a back bed. 1 minute to be and I have to pay for 2 cedis. So also from WhatsApp and I'm busier. Meet me, I pick it. And into there were Diana Benua will be a Benyani takeaway, and there will be water there, there will be some soft drink for people. And there are some special things I want to teach on that day, especially with our ladies. So there's some secret I want to teach you, especially those who are married, those who are planning of getting married, what to do to help you to keep your home at peace and member no member basa how to you be with your husband or these are some things be on that day. And a man need to be responsible to be able to keep the wife in the house, because if you're unable to take care of your wife, you force the woman to go out to go and mess up, because woman likes comfortability. So a man should be able to make a woman comfortable. How do you do that? We will take that today, that day. And in China, you be discuss, you better take pictures, and we will get to know ourselves. You be a sunyan for a buyer, wahin, kumasi for a buyer, and can have brono for you. We get to know ourselves. Be a baby you be say apart from your normal family, you were a very big family like the transformation family. So the baby be a bit me interact your home. You were Juma been grow high bit me I then I support. Ebi no be o crop a Juma ya. Ebi so who were Juma be by one trust microphone to the fire and soon you bet me connected to that person. What they are saying, a very big opportunity in a person fashion the boy home. And all this program is being facilitated or being organized by Ferry. Ferry is doing a very wonderful job. Yesterday he sent me pictures or call a brigade and so no mako discuss what could Jessica for the baby a jumano. What make I say obi bia ba omo charge 2 cedis. That's a brigade for no. Almost say says I can say daddy please I haven't received yet. Says I cannot about Germany for one thing, Germany, Spain and Italy. My information me say you post to idea or the call lab or tested in and banty I delay. So other places they content, but Germany, Spain and Italy. My channel so me post to idea a check. You know what I was saying can why they ma post some money about 3. And me before me ban me posting 125. More me post SMS sending pictures in the Braminian sending me any time you may watch and be my sending pictures in the Abraham. To Munyabo Chairman Sabeka. And it's very say or quiet no. Yeah, you come behind or you bet your car, any table, so none behind machines that because nip on the doors until you didn't fire voice in Kaza. You be here, a yes spinning machine, I bet to me, I used to they are entertaining your home, yet me be Akasa. But almost you will be no more charge for 2 cities. Okay? Until we buy at least no pay 2 cities about said by almost saying United Tennis we are, then they will come for everybody to pay 2 cities. 2 cities, them say in this could be a edu. And to my say our WhatsApp group so no among we discuss some per se or team who say be nipa or free dance my but yes say nanka or mafaka nti our WhatsApp groups no say be obet me who say be am area mete nipa go anyway na how bet me organize because am for taxi be the aba and maybe oven be am be 15-20 be na ma for oven be na mo the better be am bet me ahum ho initially na cancel because they share them nimi ahunti no obi eba individual that's okay baby am ni nipa ba ko mi enemi ensan bi am ni mo ho am obetimi afaka ba ko na mo de aboma ba okay maybe another time be hu ye hu awie de puka fa bus I be circle say ofi ba bi abefo na bra so that arrangement ni na yegusu a yeah the best stress on the first no don't miss this. Some of you mo from me amunyame this that day and you will see me there. I will be there to answer your question face to face. No maybe I won't hear and after and I will have time for some private discussion with some people. Will be there and it's going to be a kind of nice, merry. We will see ourselves. We will play some music there. People want to dance can dance, and this kind of nice, matured interaction will go on there. So those who are in Ghana, 1st December is a holiday in Ghana, and we expect that all of you should come. Because phones, but at least you see us sitting there. You can ask your questions. There are some nobody actually. I bet me a boaman no to me a cost to see you a brabo. So first remember my rain fee. But more than say, baby, I will be a Ghana and traffic into Accra especially. Oh, baby, try next simuntem. Okay, program no except by 9. Naya shasi. Okay, by 9 o'clock na ya shasi until we drew one time ye. Oba no nya kunya swatena when you said you'll be close to us. Okay, and now but like I'm saying, no, we are making an arrangement for the food you eat. We will prepare some nice preparations there. There will be water. There will be some, like fruit drinks or maybe some minerals to drink, and there will be some music to dance. We have to enjoy ourselves in God, and yeah, enjoyment basa the music, there's food, the water, then we kind of exchange telephone numbers and all that. We will start some friendship there. Like I'm saying, I know some people are maybe so we will see those who are looking for some job will be Ghana high. ABI, yes, so be fire son. There are many people also, they come to me, Ghana, I'm looking for a woman to marry. Which I can panel life, yes, the person's ready. But should say be our far relationship, and one person will make any mistake again. Until the person want me to introduce somebody. So when we meet like this, we're able to see all these things, So there are many arrangements, many connections. Until those of you, I'm more Ghana, I'm and I'm afraid but at that time, so when we do Ghana on the 1st as well. Move to me after because I know some of you are coming before first. Move to my program But it's a family. It's going to be a very big family, and I know it's going to be live also. Yes, we will try our best. We will try our best to make it live there. But what Ghana there, try your best. No matter how far you are from Accra, try and come because it doesn't happen often. Say a big gathering, I'll be there, and we're gonna have that kind of discussion and stuff. nti Abri Gardens we don't do Accra now for Abri car okaso kwa Abri Gardens simple nti wo ba mu nipa mienu mu nipa mensa wo obusuani bi abeso de ne ba oni a group member betumi na ba enye group members nko a wo obusuani bi wadamfo bi and obi oben wo so there's this program coming on, let's go there. Yeah, Khadija had and say unmarried, we are here. Yes, those who are also not married, you are not linked up, we will see. I mean, there are men who approached me and said, do you need anybody of his or trust in any panel? It's okay now, but I know some ladies also mobile, so me pajuma and I be a meso maybe of my life over here, a very good person. So we can make all this kind of connections there. It's possible. So Obibia Benya Bibia through at the end of the day, and Obusuya there, you make friends with people. It's going to be a very wonderful experience. So those in Ghana, try and come. And those who be in Ghana from other places, should try and come. Yeah, Eja Ben say I'm in Bolgatanga, but I will try and come now. Yes, you should come. Try and come because there are many opportunities there by coming. It's a big family. I'm telling you, it's a very, very big family now. A big family. So we are expecting many people to come. To Ghana and Kwandia. Don't say many really fair and many time. You should try and come. It is very important. You will benefit so much. So far, I cast for exactly 2 hours, and already my phone battery is going low. Say many say you bet me I share be a Friday. Okay, it's a man tea and can be on live. If you are you na Ghana, you do Ghana so I better trust as usual. Friends, when are you coming to Ghana, Mr. Jnana, please? Yes, hopefully by God's grace on 30th, Nyankopon to my to Ghana. So by the following day on the 1st, you bet me a program. So the program I'm coming live, I'm telling you, and there are many people are coming there, so you should try your best. Come. Oh, Ghana and Kwan, they are meant to any excuse be now. In a mimi North and a mimi Western regional, but be will be try and come. You will love the program. Arnold Teb say we would like the program to be in English because some of us don't understand the local, or either if you can get an interpreter. Okay, it's a good decision, suggestion. Also, we'll try our best and see what we can do about that. Kwame Apia Zulu said, Mr. Jnana, please, my suggestion is that all of us in this platform should pay 50 Ghana for every month for support this program, so that if someone needs help. Okay, Kwame, it's not a bad idea, but for now, see, it's a liberal platform, so there shouldn't be any compulsion or any payment of money. No, for now, there's nothing like that. We are just a family, we are learning together. Maybe in the future, when we become so close and things become documented, fine, that can be possible. I mean, if you want to create any fund to help the needy or something, that is okay. But for now, it's an open group, an open platform, where we don't want to make any compulsion. So compulsory bias will be any no. Even the program, nobody's paying any money. It's a free program, okay? The food, the water, whatever, the chairs, everything, will be taken care of. We don't need anybody to pay money. Only say a brigade, each person 2 cities. And you know the 2 cities something bigger, something small will be a bit near to you. And you bit a brigade garden authorities, So the program is free. Nobody's paying anything. It's a free program. So I don't want us to start bringing in payment of money. No. Maybe in the future, when things become so organized, when, people can be responsible, things can be so transparent, now you decide to say, in fact, there's one thing a man can. All the WhatsApp groups, we are looking through. Myself and Ferry, we want to appoint leaders for each group. It's a UK group. Group will be appointed 5 people. Our manage group say be any almost by a meeting and be our group In Ghana for now, but to see a qua, you be select some mature minds be on bit me manage the Ghana groups. Ghana groups there are 2 or 3 now. You be until you be the interest of as administrator and as a executive of the group. I'm talking about the Ghana group, because very busy, me very busy. Until you be young phobia on bit me manage groups all the time. Never say. So be kura issue be na obi oba frame ya na onyame a obetuma contact any of the executives no. Say the beya bibini a betimi atene etimi address issues so intentem. Evans over na your member be enya yi be na nye too far from us. I'll just go, me drive. I'll go there. Okay? I'll go there. Ferry is there, my friend Ferry, my friend Mamie Kuya, my friend all the closest people around that. We will go. Okay? Over here na member be clear worry and now Tony Bedin, you are around that. I will just drive and go there. But all these things, you know, a bit me a year say you executive members or more I ring here. Because I know many people they will even send me some money to buy credit on my phone or for the data. After about a month, me who not time a question. You know, it means say will be a problem for no nyame. So with the group on your structure in the way say you be executive members for each group. If because it means say you bet your dues for each group, say be actually will issue a bit my support na. Yes, we need to have some executive members board that are going to manage all these things. All the groups in and you be create other executive board that I'm going to manage the group on same way to me discuss a meeting. Be American say oh UK for CBI say invite transformation for no mobile. Tijana crew mumbra. At least some more executive for mobile to me to meeting so no more discuss it. More get to say okay. Then you discuss it among yourself. You send me the suggestions. Okay, Jana, if so group mo you say okay, bit me about. Then I'm here information way. You process for visa. Na ya until you executive group on the Boama Sana money in hiding at Timakosi. Some say, Papa Jana, please can you explain this dream my mother had for me? She had a dream that Sandra Shikoso later I may check in my answer. Why? Thomas Bekwen said I was having this in mind, so I decided to suggest it there because it seems the group is growing. Yeah, it's very true. The group is growing. That's why we want to meet and we want to discuss and get some executive members for each group. For instance, Ghana, there were 3 groups. So each group, ebenya executive members. So, and I said, all the 3 groups, you add the executives in all the 3 groups so they can manage all the groups. What did I say? Say the beya, you bet to me, I interacted. Obi issue be we should come to the person's aid. Okay? Obi worry or your wedding. Transformation for back over 100 near quasi to make the person feel proud, say I belong to a family. And now being a yebi, we will go there and support. Okay? We will go and support. Because making no obi wo case be a deke two here. The group can come together, we will support the person. What did I say? So it is going to be a very great family. So be a woman, you should be committed, show concern, say yes, you belong to the family, say be near, then we come to your aid. The man Morgan and Nina and the purpose of Munina Mon try and more than a Mombra. Brew Gardens on the 1st of December. A holiday with Ghana, if this will be a Benyabre. A holiday. And I'll buy, like I said, there will be a provision, something to eat. Item 13 is there will be water, there will be some drinks, all these things will be there. All that you need to do is just come. Okay? Set to say, Jana, if you come to Germany, come to Hamburg, no problem. When the time is due, we will know what is good. Okay? The Yabadamasi, because the family is growing and we need to grow our strategy or for instance, I know somebody who is also having his cars and the person feels so Jana will be anka or my taxi drivers or work and pay meet me as supply my cars and names of bit here. Now there will be rules and regulations. The person wants to support. Already the 3 cars about our Sunday for work home. Any members are any mufi, any BI, any some very good at. Yes, we can link them up. Okay, these are there. These are the rules, agreements, signed. You remember Kisho say, obey you man also be BBD. What did I say? So there are so many opportunities like that. Until we will see those who are committed. The way I pass a bit to me, until we are starting from the 1st of December. Transformation Ghana. We are all meeting. So baby I will be not trying to bra over far away that wakra. Over that cry early in the morning. Program no yesha said 9 o'clock. Okay? Oba be very good. Oba, you will not regret coming because there will be many wonderful stuff that we're gonna discuss there. Okay? The other must be money nyankopon entena. Adia say about 11:21 South African time. and I need to go and take rest. Or chance so me a few runs be here. A month will be brave, be home in there. Or chance some people want to come and see me. People are coming from 700 miles, kilometers away, 500 kilometers away, 1,000 kilometers away. They are coming. To those who are in Ghana now, you should take advantage. You say yes. We are not too far apart. In share na you the rich me. Aye. Yeah, that must be brave. Someone say auntie and can be one, but you can you Friday no. Na you were Ghana. Na yet me at so. But you drew Ghana Saturday, Thursday, and Friday program. No, exactly by 9 o'clock we will start our program. To baby I will be try na brand him. Me say baby I will be no drew cyclical, and now drew Medina. Also what for a breaker, also called a break gardens. They are common place. Into no man crying that cry na just get to Accra. Get to Circle or get to Medina. We drew Medina, we do Circle. I also open a breaker. For a breaker, also open a break gardens. It's a common place. Obe banobons they are setting your kunya near tables be our hontino. Now you're born any difficult for you. Although Ba also your transformation member, just go and sit down. Program not start here. That will be the beginning. Edamasi, Yankupon Shramona on Yamadum. The Bay Musuni and saying, Yankupon Pong, the Bay Shranadum on Fanum. I am a me jam wako. And Jemessian from a parbet and your fee best and share you. Bye bye.